Okay, so it's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be our reading for the mid-month check-in of October, and this is for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, Bull Gang, you know, I couldn't leave you guys hanging for that long, even though we're like 4 days behind usually where I have the mid-month check-in at, which is the 15th. But we're still rocking, we're still rolling. So you guys, thank you for your patience. I do have a new camera, just in case you guys didn't notice it. So we're going to be hopping into your cards, seeing what clarity we can kind of bring out for you guys. Let me adjust this mic, bring it up some. Does that look okay? Everybody let me know in the comments. All right, so let's see what's going on for Taurus. Hopefully you guys are doing good out there, having a good day or night whenever you're watching this video. I feel like it's been a long time. I think it's been like a little over 2 weeks. So I want to catch up with Taurus and see what's going on. I'm kind of nosy like that. All right. All right. So I'm going to shuffle for you. After that, we're going to move forward and see what's happening in your energy. As soon as I get these cards together. So your cards are kind of going wild already, Taurus. All right, so I'm going to start off with 3 cards just for the beginning, and then we're going to pull more cards as we move along. You guys start off with the 6 of Swords first, and let's see if I can catch that in this camera. There we go. Okay, so 6 of Swords energy. You guys are starting off with that. So there may definitely be some movement that's happening with you this month, Taurus. There may be a space that you're in where you're kind of feeling like there's a transition that's happening, especially if you feel like you've been in a place where you have just been sitting still for a very long time and not a lot of movement, not a lot of momentum, not a lot of energy coming your way. This speaks about some sort of movement that's happening, some sort of transitionary energy that you could be tapping into. But because this is a movement that's happening, which also connects to change, there's a little bit of conflict right there. 5 of Wands energy comes up next. So for some of you guys, you're feeling this conflicted energy because there is change afoot. There's change that's happening. You're feeling it, you know. And it's like, but there's a little bit of a struggle possibly to the part of you that's used to sitting still, the part of you that has grown comfortable with no momentum coming in or no change or no transition. So I feel like the 5 of Wands is kind of like, you know, the fight between these 2 different energies. On one end, you have the movement coming in, the new beginning, the fresh energy, you know, the wave of freshness coming in. On the other end, you have this, you know, stale energy, or let's say your comfort zone, but these 2 energies are fighting against each other. Now, the 7 of Wands comes in after, or 7 of Swords comes in after that. Let's see if this will zoom in. We'll use, okay. So 7 of Swords energy comes in after that. And for some of you guys, there may be a lot that you don't see coming your way. There's a lot of hidden energy that you're dealing with. There's a lot of unknown energy that you're having to face. A lot of things that, you know, are out of your control. So I kind of can pick up why you're kind of feeling this conflicted energy. Because for some of you guys, maybe you do want to transition. Maybe you do want to change, but you would like to have control of the change. You would like to know exactly every single detail of what's happening with this change. But the way that it's happening is that you don't know every single detail. You don't know what's happening. Some of you guys maybe don't even know where you're going, but you know that something is happening around the corner. You can feel it in your gut. You're picking up on it intuitively. But the 7 of Swords shows that there's still a veil of hidden energy, right? There's like, you see a little bit, but you don't see it all. And a lot of these things that are shifting in your life are really taking place behind the scenes in the hidden realms. So the 7 of Swords lets me know that, okay, you don't really have control of this change that's happening. So this is really like a universal change that I feel like some of you guys are dealing with, Taurus. Yeah. And it's almost like whatever this change is bringing into your world is definitely healing that's attached to it. This may be a sensitive transition that you're dealing with. The Three of Swords comes up next. And whenever we talk about the Three of Swords, this is having to do with heartbreak. You know, it speaks about disappointments, betrayal, you know, like wounds that we kind of pick up whenever our heart, you know, gets kind of like, you know, shattered in a million pieces, or you feel like you get stabbed in your heart. So with the Three of Swords energy, I feel like you're transitioning from out of this hurt energy. You're transitioning from out of this betrayal or wound or trauma that some of you guys really experience. But it's also a healing that's taking place. And I feel like for Taurus, you've been going through this healing for a while. You've been on this operating table of the universe for a while, putting all the pieces back together. Or, you know, it's like bringing all the pieces of your soul back into one space. So that you could experience true emotional fulfillment with the Ace of Cups energy. And really, that's what is around the corner for you, Taurus, is this Ace of Cups. I mean, look at it. It's fulfillment, it's abundance, it's prosperity. This cup is running over, right? With love, with material wealth, with financial security, with housing, with, you know, whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest for yourself. And right above it, we have the butterfly, which lets me know that in order for you to get this Ace of Cups, you had to first go through transformation. You had to go through a metamorphosis. You had to deal with the internal struggles, the hurt, the pain, the trauma. You know, for some of you guys, years and years of trauma, childhood trauma. You had to go deep. You had to swim, you know, deeper than you ever had swim before in your subconscious, in your heart space. So I kind of can feel why there is a little bit of conflict while you're, you know, transitioning to this point of receiving emotional fulfillment. You're moving from out of this space of stagnancy. You're moving from out of this space of deep transformation and dark nights of the souls and shadow work and a lot going on for you, Taurus. But where you're heading is a beautiful, very beautiful place, you know, but there are some fears here. It's like for some of you guys, you don't even trust, you know, where the universe is kind of leading you and taking you to, because you're not able to see it. And to be honest with you, I feel like some of these transitions, some of these newer energies that are coming your way are being hidden from you, because if it was shown to you every single little detail, some of you guys probably would sabotage it. Like, hate to say it, but whenever things are hidden from us that are great, you know, they're hidden for a good reason, because our fears kind of will get in the way of our blessings sometimes. Okay, now for some of you guys, what is coming around the corner is love. The Lover's card comes out. So for some of you guys, you have a divine partnership that's coming your way. You have a divine connection that's coming your way, a very balanced, healing type of connection. This is twin flame energy for some of you guys. You know, so this kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense, especially because we were dealing with the Three of Swords card, right? And that Three of Swords was talking about that very deep healing that we had to go through, the trauma that you had to kind of be removed from, or you had to do the shadow work that came along with trauma in the heart center. And so I feel like all of this preparation, all of this healing, this transformation, this deep inner work was, of course, like I said, for this Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment, but it's emotional fulfillment in the form of a divine partnership for some of you Tauruses out there. Okay, so a lot of you guys have been gearing up for this. A lot of you guys have been preparing for this. You've been doing so much work, right? Page of Cups comes in after that. So you have nothing but emotions here, and good emotions that are coming your way, right? This is a chance for you to explore another side of love with whoever this person is that's going to be coming in. For some of you guys, you're going to be exploring a new side of love, the side of love that doesn't hurt, okay? The side of a relationship that is more balanced and is here for you to kind of enjoy the moment instead of learning or having to learn these deep soul lessons and deal with this deep level of karma while you're inside of a relationship. So whoever this is that's coming forward for you, I feel like it's going to be more so for your enjoyment. Taurus, I really don't get that it's going to be another soul lesson. And that's for some of you guys. Like you have this coming in. Now, for some Tauruses, you're going to be dealing with a reunion. 3 of Cups energy. This may be somebody that, I don't know, kind of hurt you in the past. But even if it is that person, Taurus, I'm picking up that you're about to experience another side of the relationship, even with that individual. If this was an individual in the past that you dealt with where there was nothing but lessons, it was nothing but karmic lessons that you had to clear, because whoever this divine partner is that you're dealing with, Taurus, I feel like you guys definitely have known each other in past lives. Okay, so even if this is no one that you've met in this life, you have known this person before. But I feel like the last time you were connected to this individual, there was turmoil, there was pain, there was hurt, there was a lot of triggering that happened. There was a lot of things that came up from deep below to the surface. A lot of trauma, that could have gone back lifetimes and lifetimes that you kind of had to deal with. And it could have forced you into this space of this deep transformation, whether you have met this person in this life or the last life. But with the 3 of Cups coming in, this is talking about some sort of reconciliation. Okay? It's a reconciliation of souls, soulmates, divine partnerships coming together, okay? And so for some of you guys, this is what you're dealing with. For some of you guys, too, with the 3 of Cups being here, there could have been a third-party type of connection that you dealt with this individual, where, there was somebody else involved inside of this connection with the 3 of Cups. And this could have been the thing that led to a lot of the pain with the 3 of Swords, a lot of the betrayal, a lot of the hurt. So I don't know. For some of you guys, like if you know that somebody that you dealt with in this lifetime is not this person, and you're like, oh, I would never deal with that person again. I would never deal with my ex. I would never deal with that person who put me in a third party situation before. Then, I mean, this is just not you. Then we're talking about somebody that's coming in from a past life. Okay, if this is not somebody from this life, but it can go either way. All right, for you Tauruses. So let's pull some more cards for you, and I'm going to go into the wild unknown and kind of get more information on this. Now, the funny thing is, I don't really think I've done a love reading for Taurus in a long time. Like, I'm talking about like a very long time. And I could be wrong, but a lot of the readings that I've been talking about with Taurus for a long time have really been based on your own personal life and your own personal path and, transformation and awakening and things of that nature. But right now, this feels like a love reading. I'm not going to lie. So the first one out for the wild unknown was the 4 of Cups. All right. 4 of Cups energy. Now, for some of you guys, there could have been some rejection that happened within this connection. If this is somebody that's coming back around from the past, like you could have felt rejected by this person, or you could have been the one that rejected this person in the past, possibly for this whole third party situation that happened, or, whatever it could be. So I'm feeling like that has been happening, but then we have the Magician card that comes in. So somebody here has been really trying to manifest this. It could be you, Taurus, or it could be the other person. I'm trying to get this to focus in so you guys can see this Magician card, but I don't think it's going to focus in. All right, so, but for some of you guys, I feel like you have been the person that's been trying to manifest your divine partner, whether it's somebody you know from the past or a past life. So this thing or this person is coming in, this reunion is coming together, this meeting of the souls, I feel like is really coming in, and you have been working on manifesting it, but you also don't know it's coming at the same time. And I feel like I'm kind of giving something away that the universe, it's almost like the universe is tapping on my shoulder like, hey, don't give them too much information. Like, we don't want them to mess this up. But something may come to your surprise, Taurus. This is kind of what I'm picking up. Like, something is going to come out of the blue. You're not really expecting to have this reunion with this person or to meet this person for the first time in this life. But whoever this is bringing a big Ace of Cups with them. This is the Ace of Cups energy. Whoever this is coming in to, like, pour it on pretty thick is what I'm really getting. Like, they're going to have a major offer to offer you. They're going to have something very substantial to give to you. And this is going to be due to a manifestation that you've been kind of dreaming of or working up or working on for a very long time, Taurus. So this may definitely throw you out of the water is what I feel here, because for a lot of you guys, your love life has looked like the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups, besides having to do with rejection, it talks about a stale energy, you know, where there's nothing happening. There's nothing going out, nothing coming in. Kind of like what I was explaining in the beginning of the reading. Like, nothing going on in your love life, no emotional fulfillment. Maybe you were just focusing on yourself. You were just doing what you had to do. You were clearing out a lot of energy and karma. You were transforming. You were awakening. You were trying to build something. But you've been in this Four of Cups energy. All of a sudden, though, this big Ace of Cups comes in, you know, and I mean, you guys have the Ace of Cups coming out twice, Taurus. Twice. So 2 Ace of Cups could be coming your way, to be honest, but I just feel like it's a double type of energy, like coming in with whoever is bringing in this offer to you. This is a very strong connection. For sure, with this lover's energy, this is like a very intense connection for sure. And if this is somebody that you've dealt with already in the past, you could be very aware that this is a very strong connection that you have with this individual, which could have been the whole reason why it led to a lot of, you know, triggering energy with the Three of Swords. And it kind of uncovered a lot of energy that needed to be healed. Okay, so that's happening. Let's get some more cards for you guys, because I feel like this is a deep reading for Taurus already, even though we're talking about love and not any of these like deeper spiritual concepts, but it feels very powerful. The Justice card is coming in. Yeah, so it's a lot of karma connected to this connection. Okay, and if this is somebody that you do know, then I feel like when you guys could have like had your meetup or your union in the beginning, there was something that was out of balance. It was almost like karma was out of balance. Okay, and because the karma was out of balance, there was this period where maybe you guys had to separate, and this karma needed to be healed in some sort of way. Okay, now if this is somebody that you don't know and you have never met before, then with the Justice card coming in, it's like this is talking about divine timing, and this is talking about the both of you guys meeting, you know, in the same place at the same time, or being in the same place in your life at the same time, which is bringing this union together. This is like your you know, the yin to your yang, or the yang to your yin, you know, the night to your day. So some of you guys are totally the opposite in some sort of way. Some of you guys really mirror each other. You're going to be mirroring this individual if you haven't met them before. So it's going to be that very strong polarized energy where, you know, both of you guys are coming from opposite ends of the spectrum. But once you come together, it's going to be this like very magnetic attraction that just like, it's not going to be easy to stop this. If this is something that you're resisting, with the Four of Cups energy, it's like it's not going to be a very strong resistance. This is just kind of what I'm picking up. If this has been a person that you've been resisting, it may be kind of like impossible to resist this person moving into the end of October and moving into November. There's this magnetic pull that's happening. Yeah, Daughter of Cups. And there's also some sort of offer that's coming in. So if this is a, wow, I'm trying to get this to focus. If this is a new individual, then you could expect that towards the end of October, maybe going into the beginning of November, this person is coming your way. Okay, now you may be meeting this person in, you know, an unexpected place because a lot of this energy, seems very unexpected. If this is somebody you know from the past, then they could be reaching out to you, or maybe you're reaching out to them, however this is going to go. But somebody here is wanting to make a emotional confession, or somebody here is wanting to kind of like clear the air or say something. It's something along those lines with the Daughter of Cups. Because whenever we deal with the Daughter of Cups or the Page of Cups, this is energy of somebody almost like making an apology, or somebody letting you know something that they never let you know before, revealing something to you. So for some of you guys, you could have somebody coming in that really is going to reveal their true emotions and feelings that they have about you. Maybe that they've been holding back for a long time and they really just have not been wanting to let you know this. For other people, if this is a person that you haven't met before, then they're just going to be coming in wanting to have some sort of emotional connection to you. This is somebody that is wanting to spark up conversation with you, or just start to get to know you. So it's going to start off on a very small scale with the Daughter of Cups, but it's starting up on an emotional small scale. So that means that this is going to lead to a very deep emotional connection because it's starting on an emotional level from the beginning with whoever this is. So very interesting, Taurus, very interesting. Let's get more cards for you guys. Yeah. Transformation. Some of you guys have really been going through a very deep transformation in order to get to this point. And I feel like the other person, whoever this is, has been going through a very deep transformation too, because with the Justice card, this lets me know that both of you guys have been on separate paths, but it's like the same path at the same time. I'm trying to get this to, so both of you guys have been on separate paths, but it's been like mirroring paths in some sort of way. Like, maybe the same transformations and tests and obstacles and challenges that you have been dealing with, this person has been dealing with the same thing, but maybe in a different way. All right, so it's like I feel that the transformation is complete. You know, the transition is complete to bring you guys together. So whatever you guys could have been working on opposite ends of the spectrum, it's almost like this magnetic energy is bringing you guys together. And it's very deep, Taurus, because I'm picking up this energy and it's like really strong. Like I'm really picking up this magnetism that's bringing you guys back together in some sort of way, or bringing you guys together for the first time. It's like just a strong pull. And so the thing that you may be feeling, Taurus, at this moment in time, but not totally aware of, with the Seven of Swords coming out here, it's like you're feeling this pull from this opposite, side of the spectrum. It's like, because you're either the sun energy or you're the moon energy, right? It's like, but there's a magnetic pull happening, and some of you guys may just be picking it up as like conflict. Like, what is going on? Like, why do I feel this way? Or why do I feel like I'm you know, at war with something, or you just feel this internal type of conflict, but you can't put your finger on exactly what this is. And I feel for a lot of Tauruses, it's some sort of like divine counterpart coming your way, even if you haven't even been focusing on that. Like, for some of you guys, you could be in a place where you haven't been thinking about love, you haven't been thinking about anybody that, you know, you feel you're like attracted to or compatible with, or, you know, it's like a lot of you guys have been thinking of building your own self, building your reality in a lot of ways, and just working, you know, working on your inner world, your inner healing. But it's like this thing has been hidden from you. The moon energy comes out while you've been focusing on other things, while you've been doing your own, you know, healing, transformation work, your energetic, you know, deep spiritual work. Something else has been being at work behind the scenes with the moon card. Something else has been hidden from you. And I feel like towards the end of October, you guys are starting to pick up on it intuitively, but you just don't know what it is. You're like, wait a minute, like, what is this? Like, I feel this energy. I feel like something is about to happen. Something is about to take place, but I don't know like exactly what it is. So yeah, I feel like justice is about to be served for a lot of you Tauruses that maybe have been looking for, you know, the right person. Your divine counterpart have been looking for a balanced connection. And it's like you haven't been settling for less. You haven't wanted anything just because, you know, you desire to be with somebody. It's like you've been waiting for the person that you know you're going to build with, the person that you're going to be connected to and have longevity with, some sort of spiritual connection. And I just really get the energy that it's coming your way. It's coming your way moving into the end of October, the beginning of November. Yeah. Some communication is coming in. Ace of Swords energy. This is about to be made very clear to you. Somebody is about to reach out, or you're about to, you know, bump into somebody for the first time. And I think right off the back, Taurus, you're going to know who this person is with the Ace of Swords energy. It's like, it's going to be no denying it. It's not going to be that energy where you're like, well, I think this could be somebody that I'm supposed to be with, or a very deep soulmate, but I don't know for sure. It's not going to be anything like that. It really feels like you're going to know as soon as you run into this person, whoever this is. Or if this is the person from your past, like, you know who this person is. But if you don't, it's really about to be revealed to you with the Ace of Swords energy. Like, yeah. The Justice card keeps, like, wanting to come back. Like, I just keep, like, I'm seeing like it's almost like your spirit guides, your ancestors, your spiritual team, and this person's spiritual team and ancestors and guides had to like go to court for this in some sort of way. This is kind of what I'm picking up. Like, because there was so much karma connected to whoever this person is in past lives. And they've been trying to deliberate on you guys having a reunion for a very long time in the unseen realms. This is kind of what I'm seeing. And so now I see like the judge banging the gavel, like banging the hammer down, like, okay, you know, they've come to a conclusion, or they made their decision. And I feel like the decision is going to be for you guys to have this reunion, this reconciliation, Three of Cups energy. Definitely. So some of you guys are meeting them for the first time. Some of you guys, you know who this person is already, and you've just been going through your whole, you know, energy of like being separated and dealing with your own healing and things like that. So for a lot of you guys, this is like a twin flame type of connection, or a divine partner. However you want to put it. I don't get that deep into the terms and things like that, but it's on that level, like twin flame. I can't really explain it with any other words. So Yeah, Two of Swords energy coming in. And this is like the combination. This is a very big event, is what I feel for you, Taurus, because even if you look at the symbology of this card, it's talking about a eclipse. And were we not just talking about the sun and the moon, right? Whenever there's an eclipse, it's like the moon comes in front of the sun and blocks the sun from shining its light. So there's a combination that's taking place, an integration. Okay, sorry about that, Taurus. I guess I ran out of recording room, so I have to fix that on this camera. But like I was saying, there's this integration of two major bodies that are coming together, like two major energies. Like, look at this. Day and night, two sides of the spectrum coming together. So this could have been something that was it was a struggle to bring these two forces this close together. You know, just like it's such a struggle for the moon and the sun to come into alignment that much to where it causes an eclipse. It doesn't happen often. Okay. So there's something that's very powerful about this connection, is what I feel. And I'm really picking this up for a lot of you Tauruses. Like, you have a very like deep, powerful connection coming in. And a lot of you guys are going to be in union with whoever this person is, at least by the end of the year. Like, for a lot of you guys, you're connecting with this individual like this month, by the end of October. Okay. And I'm really picking up like the 31st, like Halloween type of energy for some reason, for some of you guys. For other people, though, it could be moving into November, December, but this is a very strong message that's kind of coming through. The star card comes out. So if you want to take a look at that. And I really feel with this star energy, it's talking about the stars aligning, like you being in a place where these planetary shifts have been very powerful in the year 2020. And I feel like they have had a very strong influence on us this year as a collective, but also towards people that have this divine union that they're supposed to be in. Okay, so the way that these planets are aligning, the way that divine timing is aligning in 2020, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to have this union that's coming in, and it's due to a lot of these planetary shifts. It's almost like you had to wait on planetary shifts to have this union. It's that strong. It couldn't just happen off of happenstance or like coincidence. Like I said, people went to court for this, like universal court, in order to balance out these energies and the karma that is connected to you guys. So yeah, a lot happening. So I kind of feel like that is like everything that I have for you for some reason, Taurus. Like, so let's pull a fairy card. Wow, I have like everything just thrown all over my desk. So, but yeah, let's pull a fairy card here. I need to kind of like fix my setup so it could be easier to shuffle the cards for you guys, because right now I have everything kind of thrown around because I had to readjust it for this camera. All right. So for Taurus, we have Seven of Summer. All right. I'll kind of show you how this card looks. Seven of Summer. It says, no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So, yeah. This is almost like the Seven of Swords energy. Or, I mean, this is Seven of Cups. But some of you guys could be a little confused with this. Like I said, it's going to come out of nowhere. So, you could kind of overanalyze it. This is the reason why I feel like it's been being hidden from you for this long, or the closer it gets, it's like it's kind of hidden from you, because you would get into a place of overanalyzing, overthinking it, thinking that it's not when it is, and blah, 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 going back and forth in your mind about it. Because even with the Two of Sword energy, I was talking about, you know, the symbology of it, but when we tap into the meaning of the Two of Swords, it talks about indecision. and going back and forth in your head about something like, is this the person or are they not? Or am I supposed to have this or am I not? And just going back and forth. So there is that warning to not fall into the space of over analyzing who this person may be when they come in and kind of present themselves to you. You kind of want to tap into your heart space, more of your intuition, discernment to kind of know who this person is. And not your like over analytical mind. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up right there for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading and the whole setup. I finally upgraded the quality for you guys, so I wanted to do Taurus for the first reading that I did on a better camera, because I really mess with bull gang like that. So but yeah, if you guys like that, like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you're brand new here, you can check me out on IG at chrisanthony14lbs. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can book that in the description of the video. It'll have all the details about how to book. Until later, I will see you guys on the next reading. Stay safe out there. Thank you for being patient with me and for tuning into the broadcast. All right, later.